Smoking mirrors, also known as smoke and mirrors. Now in this video, I am going to lift the veil and tell the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth about this most infamous term we all simply have come to know as smoking mirrors. Or again, smoke and mirrors. Now what we have all been taught about this pronouncement, which has been used habitually in our lands and has been a common catchphrase in the ancient Americas. In the modern sense, for hundreds and hundreds of years, this term, smoking mirrors or smoke and mirrors, when defined in English, actually represents the performance of a stage conjurer or magician who would use actual smoke and mirrors to deceive the audience during their exhibitions of magic. Smoke and mirrors. The figurative use that is so commonly expressed today refers to the obscuring or embellishing of the truth of a situation with misleading or irrelevant information, meaning your ass is lying. The true clarity on this particular group of words was undoubtedly purposefully misconstrued by Eastern hemispherical invaders with their parasitical doctrines to deceive the ancient American populations into mentally, emotionally, spiritually hosting this soul-sucking lie so that your energy can be manipulated and captivated for their freak circuses and fiat purposes. The present mystery history on this phrase reflects that the expression smoking mirrors or smoke and mirrors represents a classic technique of a magical illusion that would, for instance, make an object appear to hover over an empty space or even disappear using smoke and mirrors. Documented as early as 1770 and spread widely after its use, these performers would claim to conjure spirits. Now, the illusion would rely on a hidden projector known as a magic lantern. This magic lantern had a beam that would reflect off a mirror into a cloud of smoke, which in turn scattered the beam to create an image of illusion. This was a classic technique of a magical illusion that would, for instance, make an object appear to hover over an empty space or even disappear or reappear using smoke and mirrors with this projector beam, this magic lantern. This smoking mirrors or smoke and mirrors technique was incorporated during magic shows to help trick the audience into thinking that their sorcery was actually real. So what you're seeing now all throughout the present Americas with this term smoking mirrors or smoke and mirrors, it's widely being used to generally refer to anybody who stretches and twists the truth to capitalize from this confusion. So it basically means to bear false witness in order to manipulate and to usurpate. So what I have discovered and what I will reveal about this coined catchphrase of phrases is that the truth about the term smoking mirrors or smoke and mirrors in its most ancient origins means the exact opposite of what we were all taught it means. Now let me explain. What you see here is called a scrying mirror. Scrying mirrors are primarily used during scrying, also referred to as seeing or peeping or even searing. Scrying mirrors were always used in an ancient holy practice rooted in divination and fortune telling. This holy practice would involve gazing into the scrying mirror to receive significant messages or visions that could offer personal guidance, prophecy, revelation, or inspiration. The ancient practice of scrying is very, very similar to having the power of clairvoyance or divination. Only difference seems to be between the two is that with scrying, the participants generally rely on visions within a chosen medium. And in this particular instance, it's the scrying mirror, or as you can see here, the scrying crystal ball, or even just adorning yourselves with the crystals. Now, what very few people seem to be aware of, the fact that these mirrors, these crystal balls, these stones are made from an ancient, precious substance, misnomered obsidian, originally known as Itzli, or the god of stone. The reason I said misnomered obsidian is because this word obsidian comes from this Obsidius, this Roman explorer who said to discover this volcanic rock in Africa. So they're trying to say that it comes from Ethiopia when that's an absolute lie. Because it is documented that the Americas, the ancient Americas, have the largest deposits of obsidian on Earth. This Itzli, misnomered obsidian, is a natural forming volcanic glass. It was always an important part of our material culture here in ancient America. It was always highly integrated and part of our daily ritual lifestyles. It was widespread and its uses varied. It was always a significant contributor to our economy. It was the backbone of our economy. This most precious Itzli, misnomered obsidian, is considered to be literally the god of stone. This most precious Itzli, misnomered obsidian, was always at the heart of our civilization and functioned as a visual metaphor of our spirituality. It was always the stimulator of our entire economy. Itzli mirrors, misnomered obsidian, were used by our ancient jaguar lineages to make prophecies and conjure visions. They were connected with the god Tezcatlipoca, the god of obsidian and sorcery, whose name can actually be translated from the Nahuatl language as smoking mirror. Remember, what they teach you in America about this term is that it means someone's telling a lie, and that's the hijack. They're always hijacking our legacy. Here's another visual. Smoke and mirrors. Definition. Something that is described as smoke and mirrors is intended to make you believe that something is being done or is true when it is not. I'm going to say it again. The definition that they're giving you in these dictionaries on the internet, you got to look past that and do your own research. Because I'm giving you the information now. We're lifting the veil. The term smoking mirror represents our god of stone. The Itzli stone, misnomered obsidian, is a metaphor for rulership and power. Our royal imperial were-jaguar bloodline are divinely connected to the Itzli, the smoking mirrors. And this is why the very verbiage, smoking mirrors or smoke and mirrors, was deemed parasitical. And they placed this illegitimate definition on it because it's your legacy. They demonize the information because they don't want you researching it. This prized stone was once worth more than gold for its healing properties. This prized stone is divinely connected to our heritage here in the ancient Americas. The god of stone, Itzli. People all around the world know about your prized stone here in ancient America. Stone of the were-jaguar, the god of stone, Itzli. Get familiar.